Photograph in a wall. Oh, no, that is a classy gentleman.
That is a...
Photograph of a smiling and level couple with a few words written on the back. Milton and Pippa forever.
Okay.
Bring the wallet back to Milton.
Yep.
I gotta tell you, that drawing of Milton, way more attractive than the model.
Yeah, no, the model looks kind of janky. That picture was real nice. This is the way I wanted to go, right?
Sure.
Yes. Yes, this looks like the hospital. Let's absorb some blood. Maybe... I don't know how using my vampire powers around people. I
imagine almost does nothing.
Okay.
I would bet on it. My logic behind it doing nothing is I think if you went into your like vampire sense, it would have vision cones saying what people can and can't see.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
God knows. But I found your dead wife.
Money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour?
It is, actually.
Not at all, Milton.
While a vampire, still outrageously racist.
To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
Apparently he is very broad-minded, Paul. Maybe you should stop jumping to conclusions.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit.
Wouldn't everyone? I mean, literally every NPC we've talked to is just like, man, dead people suck.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
Sure.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just
Probably
to keep
a lot.
it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Okay, so it's a... Whether
or not... We just need one... Okay, so we got one hint.
No, it's clearly not related to the bar at all. It's just the way it's designed makes it look that way. Yeah, it's a common sentiment. Some workplaces outright say it, others don't. That you shouldn't
date coworkers.
Yeah. Where do you sit on that? Because obviously you and I, at least, have different personal circumstances with that. As you are not dating a coworker, and I am.
How's that working out for you?
It's fine.
Because I don't have any... I don't know. I don't have any doodly-doos about it.
I've personally always thought it was silly. Because, like, you see your coworkers all the time. Like, I guess the fear is, like, if you break up, it's going to be weird.
It's going to be weird.
But, like, I don't know, be a professional about it.
Yeah.
And not let it affect your job.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
Yes.
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Yeah, but why then?
That seems a little suspicious.
Do you need medical attention?
I'm feeling all right, doctor. But perhaps it is because I, too, am used to the smell of the dead.
Because I run a morgue, you see.
Yeah, okay.
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rare.
How long do you leave a body unclaimed before you just dispose of it? I imagine there's an actual time on it.
Yeah, I assume under, like, this is under turn of the century epidemic standards. So I assume it's until the body's just you're unable to just keep it out in the open.
How long do they keep unclaimed bodies, Google?
I don't know if you should be searching that, Google.
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons. After the
I
beginning
just
of the
realized
epidemic.
my
The
back-to-back
drivers had to
Google
move to the
searches are
missionaries' grave.
molestation and how long to keep unclaimed bodies.
You might be on a no-fly list.
Like unidentified remains, they eventually become the responsibility of the municipality to bury. A total
When
of
we
281
first
bodies went unclaimed in 2014,
Jesus.
according to an annual report. But that doesn't
Your sister came here a few nights
tell
ago.
me.
You were
No,
missing.
I don't.
And she was looking for
I know
you.
what happens to unclaimed dead. They get
must
buried
be very
eventually, but
young.
how long do you keep them?
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
It can't be
Why should
that
I?
long. They start to
These bodies
smell
are empty
horrid
vessels.
eventually.
Well,
Flesh
that's
left to
that's my
decay.
thought.
No soul anymore. All.
But I suppose in a morgue they have climate controlled.
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too. Most people fear, or at least have respect, for dead
I can't
flesh.
find
Sir,
an amount.
As a medic during
At
the
all.
war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
How did you get this job?
After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
Okay, so Milton's helping people get questions.
A pawnbroker. I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all
Any
kind of
update on
goods.
the how long you can keep a body before it's claimed? Before it goes unclaimed, I mean?
No, I can't seem to
Who
find
comes
an
here
amount
to
of
trade with
time.
you? It's very unhygienic. Even
I'm getting a lot of
unsafe.
like, here's what they
Diseases
do
can spread.
Yeah.
in,
For the customers,
but not
for the
a
hospital.
not amount.
I'm
of time.
very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people.
Very
In
good
fact,
people.
I think I only
Yeah,
know good
okay.
people.
I don't know. This
What
guy
kind
just
of
seems
With the
suspicious.
quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade.
How he
I
was a
exchange.
doctor and is now
Some
a
people
pawnbroker.
sell, some others buy.
How he was an
like to-
And he
undertaker.
didn't lose his license.
How he was an undertaker working at the docks.
Do you believe in life after
Since you're
death?
not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No. I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short. and the
You know what I
obstacles
was reading the other day that really messed with
think
my
you'd
head for a
enjoy
good 30
immortality?
minutes until I thought of something
As a
else.
concept.
I don't
Which
think
is,
so.
what if you
Don't
woke up
mistake
one
me.
day
I love
Yeah.
life and I'd like to live a long life.
and you're a
But
young,
everything has to decay.
and
sir.
you're a kid.
Even goodwill.
If
And
just-
the entire 80 years of your life was a dream.
you mean everything you've done up till now, like
All of it
is
faked.
just been one elaborate
All of it
dream?
didn't happen.
That would.
But
be
not only do you not wake, you don't wake up. You're not waking up as young Duncan. You're waking up as a completely
a
different,
person.
who dreamt Duncan up
Do
for
you really
80
believe
years.
Goodwill cannot last.
Well,
As I
would it
said,
be
sir.
80 years,
Well,
or
I'm-
would
I'm-
it just be in
I'm
the
just,
course of
I'm
one
just,
night?
I'm just saying 80.
Never
Christ, this is one existential crisis I was not prepared to have.
Well, what if everyone's
I'd like to
life
be
is just
helpful.
someone else's
Quite
dream?
depressing.
What was it? Solipsism?
But the good news is,
I know I've heard the term.
Well,
I can't
Yeah, it's
think
like
of it.
before losing our
you're the
humanity,
only one
so-
that exists, and everyone else is
No,
just...
no. That's not.
It's kind of like the same as simulation theory, except everyone is everyone is just made up in your head, like nothing is real. This is all just...
I can kind of get on board with
So
simulation
you're
theory.
ready to
I don't know if I can get on
No,
board with
I'm not.
solipsism.
I don't fear
But,
death,
like, what
for
if-
I won't see it.
Um,
What troubles me is the pain
like,
my death
what
will
if
inflict
reincarnation
to
is
those I
real?
You're a wise
Because like
man, Mr. Chidana.
No, Dr. Reed.
everything
I am
you're
foolish,
imagining right now is a
but I
dream,
like to think
Yeah.
otherwise.
and the way you get quote unquote reincarnated is because you're just in someone's
Please
head.
show me what
So
you
tomorrow night,
course.
when they go to sleep
It's
again,
just trinkets and
they dream up
curios, really.
another 80 years
But
of
I'm
someone's
sure they
life.
can be useful.
Oh, that's...
An enigmatic formula: opium and codeine.
Oh, Jesus! Well, I'm gonna pick up this because that seems important, and I have the money for it.
You know who you look like?
Adam Jensen.
No. Our old director, Derek.
It's locked.
Sorry you ended up on my plain and cold medical bench, sir. I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation. I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope that might help.
Nice. Mass graves are kind of creepy, kind of cool.
Well, I mean, isn't Halifax
this
just...
city is has a ton of
yeah,
them.
this city is just a giant mass grave.
To anyone unaware, all of the unclaimed bodies from the Titanic are buried down the street from here
Okay, there are just
in just a big old pile.
There are way too many characters to get done.
Just gonna go do plot.
I think I'm just gonna leave we dealt with Milton. We talked to Milton. We talked to people. I'm just gonna scooch. Oh, shiny. Okay, cheap.
Small bottle and some cheap gin.
Oh, what's this?
A saw.
Oh, we got a hacksaw.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
T. Elwood medical files.
Theodore Elwood's medical files. Damn it,
Thomas Elwood, male, age 28. Followed by Dr. Teppett's status
Patient's face has been heavily burnt and disfigured by a bomb during the war.
During the war.
Even the strongest sedatives, he affirms, regularly endure severe pain from the wounds.
Flames are still burning under my skin, he says. Examination of the... I can't eat... that's a
The patient never ceases to blame himself for the disfiguration. Could it be a case of guilt of the survivor? Phantom pain manifesting as a punishment for not dying with his comrades?
A nuclear...
Yeah, you know what? Has any other game claimed a phenomenon as much as Metal Gear 5?
I cannot rightly say so.
Like, I can't think of a game that, like, when you think
It's
of
locked.
a medical
Oh, lots of luck.
thing.
Okay, yeah, this is...
Wow, they even got a nameplate up.
Whoa,
You just
that
started.
was fast.
This must
Oh,
be the
this
place.
is roomy.
It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Oh, there's so much.
Archons? Icons?
Econs.
Icons.
Talks about mesmerism and blood awareness.
Blood awareness. Okay, I'm just gonna... Supernatural speed.
Oh, this is just saying, this is your
Yeah, I think...
vampiric abilities.
I'm thinking if anyone wants to read through this, I'll go through it just one paragraph at a time. So we're gonna... Like, this is...
That's too much. They want to read it by the damn selves.
Yeah. Blood awareness. Okay.
It's too much. That's too much, Bob.
Oh, what's this?
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Do I need to get what?
No, I imagine it's just an observation.
Oh, okay. Analyze. Oh, I got more serum. I got more stuff.
Neat. You have enough components to improve one of your weapons. Did the game freeze?
I think the game froze.
God bless. Oh, say, can you see? Yeah, I think that.
Did I fuck up the game?
I think you might have. I think the game. Just give it one. Well, actually, hit the home button. Does anything happen? Okay, so it's not the console. Anything? Game. Bueller. Anything?
Christ, when was the last time it auto-saved?
Probably when he walked in the room. So I don't imagine that long ago.
Yeah.
I mean, it is late enough.
Yeah, I think I
call
might.
it here
I think we
anyway.
might call it here.
I mean, this is a sign from God
God, to end here.
to be like, you can stop now.
Oh, this is I like this game, but
It's wordy.
it's wordy, and if this is gonna be
Look, I'll be honest. We have a pretty good track record of not finishing anything we start.
yeah.
So if we keep playing it, great. If we never finish it, it's really just keeping up with the tradition.
Just keeping with the tradition, yeah.